Get the latest movie reviews, Hollywood news, and inside views. It's time for Behind the Screens with Lights, Camera, Jackson on 107.7 GNA.
Here he is, our friend Lights, Camera, Jackson. He's going to review Pirates in the new Baywatch film. Good morning, Jax. How are you, buddy?
Hello, guys. Hello, everybody. Memorial Day weekend is here, finally. Yes.
So this is a big thing. So the movies that are going to be blockbusters, in theory, start rolling out now.
They do. Disney hopes Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales will make $90 to $110 million over the long weekend, and I think it's got a shot at doing that. This is the fifth installment in this franchise that began 14 years ago. It's been around forever. Johnny Depp back as Captain Jack Sparrow. Javier Bardem is the villain. I liked the first three movies. I hated the last one that came out in 2011. Here's the thing about this movie. You got to sit through about an hour that's kind of rough to watch, rough waters, but then the tide turns. Pieces of the puzzle start connecting. Everything comes together. You appreciate the story more. And if you have been with this franchise from the beginning and want to see an ending that kind of wraps it all up with a bow, this is the film. You've got to see it this weekend. It's not fantastic, but it's a nice way that really Disney should end the franchise with this.
Do you think they will, or do you think there will be a sixth? Did they leave it open a little bit?
Without giving too much away, they slightly leave things open, but I can honestly see them ending here, and it would be smarter if they ended here. Just like Toy Story 3 and Shrek 4, they should have ended them there, but the studios have decided we want more of those, which I think is totally ridiculous on both counts. I want them to wrap things up with this one.
You poor guy, you had to watch Baywatch, all those beautiful people.
Are you okay?
Running up and down the beach for 2 hours. I'm sure it was an awful experience for you.
Well, the movie was disastrous, so it was an awful experience for me. This is 2 hours. This is so unfunny. My gosh, it opened Wednesday night, made $1.3 million. They're looking at $40 million for the weekend.
Yeah, but Baywatch was never supposed to be funny, though. Like, it's just eye candy.
Right. Well, and it's based on a TV series that, came out decades ago and was more of a drama, and so was Chips. And Chips came out a couple months ago, the movie version, as a comedy, and it was awful. So is this. The gross-out humor is terrible. The dialogue-based humor is terrible. Zac Efron needs a new agent. Dwayne Johnson has no charisma here. They're obsessed with body parts, and yet the whole movie is flat. This is just a disaster.
That was funny, Jackson.
So I wonder, do you think this is going to hurt The Rock's chances to become president now?
Oh, gosh, he's not putting Efron on his cabinet, I can tell you that.
Efron, though, like, in all seriousness, Efron has gone from being like a guy that was in shape to, I mean, he's on par with The Rock.
Yeah,
the guy is jacked. He's got like Mark Wahlberg's body now.
They're lifting refrigerators in this movie, and he was down in Rio, remember, for the Olympics. They show a little bit of that because he plays a two-time Olympic gold medal winning swimmer in the movie. They show him with a photo with Simone Biles, so they show a little bit of that in the movie.
I'm sure that this movie is designed to sort of launch the career of like a young, beautiful woman too. Is there somebody in the film that that stands out, or is the whole thing flat?
Well, the whole thing is flat, but look, there are a couple of women in the film, one of them being Alexandra Daddario, and she co-starred with The Rock just 2 years ago in San Andreas, which I thought was the best action movie of 2015. If you still haven't seen San Andreas and want to see these two in a great movie, also Paul Giamatti, go rent or find it on some device. San Andreas. It's fantastic.
All right, Jax, we have a minute or so. Dirty Dancing, the TV movie, came out on Wednesday. Chrissy and Jess saw, I think, pieces of it.
I gave my whole life to it.
We'll
never get it back,
Jackson.
And they just kept saying how bad it was. You have some numbers, some ratings for it?
Yeah, I got numbers. 6.6 million people watched it, which is decent, but more people watched the season finales of Survivor and Empire on Wednesday. And in comparison to the other recent TV musicals, Hairspray Live brought in 9 million and Grease Live brought in 12 million. Obviously, they were live. That had more buzz behind them than Dirty Dancing, which was not live. And terrible buzz surrounding Dirty Dancing, and the reaction on social media was very negative. People stating the whole movie should be put in a corner.
Hey, great job. If people want more from you, Jax, how can they get that, bud?
Twitter at LCJ Reviews, lights-camera-jackson.com, Facebook and Instagram as well. And this week on the LCJ Q&A podcast, which is available on iTunes, I interviewed the director of the new Captain Underpants movie out next weekend, David Soren. It's a fun interview, so you can get that LCJ Q&A on iTunes.
Awesome.
Happy Memorial Day weekend. Enjoy your time off, and we'll talk to you next Friday, bud.
Thanks, guys. See you then. Thanks.
All right, thank you.